What is up, guys? So the last time you saw us, we picked up our very own JDM mini truck, K-truck. I said mini truck, everyone sent me a bunch of pictures of S10s and they were mad, but here we go. So if you guys didn't see the video, please go watch it. It was probably, honestly, top 3 favorite videos of all time. It was a good one, and we had a blast. So here we go.
Shout out to Amir one more time.
Shout out to Amir, he was the man. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the mini truck some bit, and we're gonna work on Brian's E46. There's a bunch of parts that showed up for that. I know we got a lot going on right now. We have the S15, both S13s, E30, all that stuff. Unfortunately, everything's just kind of held up on body work, and I'm pretty clueless when it comes to that. And we just have Brian, and Brian's only one guy, and he's super busy, so we're not able to get as much done as we need. So hopefully, in the next couple weeks, we're gonna have some extra hands come in and really start to bang some stuff out. Because as you guys know, it's kind of like the downfall of the channel is just like my lack of being able to get things painted and whatnot, just because our lack of resources. Bodywork is the one thing I can't do. I mean, it's fine, but trust me, I am working on it. It's just CT is a little bit difficult for this stuff. But so for today, what we're gonna do is I really want to do a couple mods on the mini truck, because honestly, I'm just really freaking excited. We washed it yesterday, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it actually looks a lot better. And
So the first thing I noticed when I came in this morning, the white was a little bit more vibrant.
And RJ, I've even made RJ buff this thing. I'm gonna make him buff it.
Oh, I'm gonna. You don't have to make me do anything with this.
So I want to paint the wheels today, because the wheels look dumpy, but the rest of it looks really nice. I know we're gonna change it very shortly, but I feel like if we paint these, it'll do a whole thing for it. It'll take 2 seconds. Like, look at it. Look at this thing's a gem.
It's beautiful. The only thing that's rusty on it is the wheels.
So let's get those things a fresh coat today. We gotta do oil change, and I wanna put a new radio in it, because all it has is a JDM AM radio. It's not even FM.
Nobody listens to AM except our grandparents.
Yeah. Well, let's get to work, because I'm excited, and let's get the wheels off this thing, all right? Sheesh. Damn, these things look good. Hope you can tell on camera. It's actually cleaned up very nicely. A fresh OEM silver, you can't beat it. But we have to let those things dry for a little bit. So in the meantime, let's move on to our next mod. The radio. Look at this thing. Here we go. Shit. All right, you guys see that? Probably not. There we go. Little AM radio. That's all we got. Don't break. Ah,
there it is. Nice.
Boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, so I don't want to cut into any factory wiring. I don't have like the female plug adapter. So my goal is to take the existing radio apart, and we'll try and use this plug.
Oh, and put that in the front face of it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so smart.
You don't want to cut a factory plug off if you don't have to. Sorry, radio. Jesus Christ. So we're gonna steal this plug right here. Make our own adapter harness.
Look at that.
Take that.
Our own OE connector. Amazing.
So we got our little terminals here. So there's only 5. So what we have is a power, a ground, a constant power, and then 1 speaker. That's all that's in there. Throw these in there for now. Then when we get more speakers, we'll add some more pins. All right, we got the picture from the board. Boom. There we go. We'll glue these in, and then this will be our little adapter harness.
Factory fresh.
Don't cut your factory pigtails off.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
Go through all this extra work to make it work.
It was an extra 20 minutes. All right, since we gotta wait for that thing to dry now, the wheels are dry. Let's put these things on. Oof!
There we go.
Look at them. BBS who?
Nice work. Nice work.
I guess new lug nuts are next on the list, huh?
Should have painted those.
Don't show them.
Oh yeah.
Don't show them, not till we're on the ground.
Oh, this is for me. You can edit this out.
Honestly, it won't even. Honestly, it's probably gonna be the same ride height once you put it on the ground.
It basically looks like it will be. They're like barely off the ground.
Last piece.
With the Pontiac caps.
Is that Pontiac?
It looks just like it. It's like half of it.
It's actually a D.
Is it a D?
Daihatsu, baby.
D for damn,
But
this
if you
thing
look-
is sexy.
It's a nice truck.
I love this thing.
Not a bad acronym.
It does kind of look like a Pontiac symbol.
It's literally half of it.
Nice.
Damn, dude. Why is this thing so nice? It doesn't make sense.
Oh.
I mean, it's still a 90s shitbox, but hey, we love those
yeah,
things.
I was gonna say, you know what we love in this shop?
This thing's.
This truck is fantastic.
All right, so the wheels are on. They look amazing. It cleans the whole thing up. Obviously, we need new wheels. Lift kits, lowering kits, who knows? But for now, let's get the radio in this thing.
Let's do it. I love some tunes.
All right, we got the new little jumper harness made right here, and we're gonna plug this into the factory connection, just like that. So we didn't have to cut the factory plug right there.
Plug and play is always good.
So we gotta figure out what all these wires are, which should take 2 seconds because we have firewire. Ground, constant power, switch power, and then the 2 speaker wires. First thing we'll test for is ground. Put this thing on continuity. Ready? Try this. Oh, look at that, first try. All right, so this one right here is our ground wire. One of these wires should be live 12 volt all the time. And it's this one. That's a mess. Boom. So turn the key on, RJ, to ACC. Here we go. Right here. All right, so that means these 2 must be the speaker wires, right?
Sure.
Yeah, right?
You would know best.
Come on, RJ. You were following this along, weren't you?
I was just here for the free snacks.
The factory actually has one 3-inch speaker. It is literally right there. It's probably so blown out.
It definitely sounded like it's seen better days.
So, let's see how it sounds with the new radio.
Yeah, let's get some,
Royalty-free music going.
Yeah.
Woo! We have some royalty-free lo-fi music. Let's see how it sounds. That is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
It sounds so much better than it did before.
That little speaker is working, dude.
I think the real test is what does it sound like with the car on?
I'm so mind blown that that sounds that good. Okay, well, there's no bass. The bass is where you really see it. All right, so just because I was being, I could leave this running. It's real. I'm gonna be pissed if it's not real. But all right, so I just like quickly ordered up like a single like marine style speaker where it's just like enclosed. You know, we're good. And so let's. I was anticipating just for now, just throwing one of these in here instead of, because I would love to put a couple speakers in here, but there's not.
Maybe like an 8-inch sub?
Yeah, right. But I just got this one for now, and I guess let's. It might
see
be
what it sounds
worth.
like.
It might be worth keeping the little one on.
What if we could just get a really nice upgraded 3-inch speaker?
I thought that thing was gonna be blown the heck out. I guess AM radio sounds crappy in any platform. So
Yeah.
let's.
Sounds pretty good, right?
I think it sounds great.
Let's see what it sounds like with both of them on. It's like kind of worth keeping if it sounds that good.
Let's do it.
All right, ready? This is probably gonna be a lot louder. The contrast with the two, I'm about it.
It's in tune at least.
Oh yeah.
Wait for it. The beat should drop. I think that's it, guys. All right, so I think we're gonna keep the factory one because it's working. So
Yeah, it's working pretty good.
I'm thinking we take this,
Right in the center.
bolt it right there.
Let's do it.
That's the only place that will fit because there's not a lot of room to spare in here. We could get some tweeters for like the corners, but for now, we're cruising, baby.
Oh,
That looks awesome.
look at that. So good.
I'm very excited about that.
Me too. Amazing.
All right, well, hopefully this thing still fits.
I think it definitely
Oh, that looks so good.
like a glove. Look at that.
So good. Okay, I don't know about you guys.
Fresh.
I don't know about you guys, but I usually hate aftermarket radios because they look so gaudy inside interiors, like they stick out. But this one integrates pretty well. And this thing is probably 20 bucks.
So cool.
All right, check it out. I mounted the bracket on the existing OEM bracket right there. So this is nice and firm, and you don't even see it.
Factory fresh, man.
I'm so happy with this. That looks
This
awesome.
is so good. Good job, Jim.
I don't think I've ever been so happy installing speakers in a little truck.
Marine speakers on the list. Love it. Let's back it out and look at it in the sun.
What do you think, Randy?
It's fire.
Not bad, right?
I bought a dirt bike just to match it. This one matches it.
Throw it in the bed.
That's what I'm saying. It looked fire when it was in the bed, honestly.
Oh, it looks so freaking good. Why am I so excited about this? Drew, throw that bike in the bed real quick.
Yeah, it looks sick together. Wait, I got this all by myself. All by myself. Ready? Go watch the bed. There we go.
Oh! Door. Oh, look, it's even got room to spare.
This thing looks good back here.
Look at that. Look at that.
The bike fits. Oh my god. This, you know what's the funny thing about this? It's kind of ironic because this was my dirt bike fund, and I bought a freaking K truck with it. Drew's gonna be
You know
pissed.
what to do. Go click the link in the bio. Buy some merch so Jimmy can buy a dirt bike.
That's so cool.
Imagine my God.
pulling up. Yo, you would be the coolest guy in town if you pulled up like that.
We could definitely fit all three.
Oh, yeah.
You, DJ,
Oh yeah, for sure.
front, back, front.
Damn, dude.
This just works. So I guess you have to get a dirt bike now too.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh my god, cars are
This is
lame.
the dirt bike hauler.
This
That's why he bought this.
This thing is the coolest thing ever.
I hate it. Can we just not stop building cars and we just do K trucks only?
We're just gonna do K trucks instead. We're gonna sell everything and all buy K trucks.
K truck channel. All right, so we had our mini truck function today, or K truck, or key truck, or what do you guys want to call it? I'm going to call it a mini truck because I'll never break that habit, and to me, that's a mini truck. All right, so we're gonna move on because we now have to get some progress done on Brian's car because every single bolt, nut, belt, everything has officially come in. Hopefully, so now we have no more excuse to get this thing in the car. This engine is in pretty good shape. It's a low mile M54. It's a 06 engine, which is probably the newest engine we ever put into anything. But we're gonna regasket the whole thing just so Brian never has to worry about it. And of course, luckily we have SCP Euro, the plug, and we were able to get every single thing we need for this engine super cheap, super fast. So right now, we're gonna rip this thing apart and get it ready to get all new fresh gaskets. And really, this is honestly super easy because this is not much different than an E36 engine, like an engine built in 1992. Luckily, I have this nice handy dandy portable workbench since all my other ones are filled with junk. So this, we basically had to pull this down to a long block and take all the accessories off. We can leave the AC stuff on. The whole oil tree, valve cover, everything needs to go because we're just gonna regasket from there. So let's just take this whole freaking thing apart and then we'll just put it back together with all fresh stuff. Oh, mother. Fuck! Every time.
Wicked piss off.
My freaking shoes are soaked. Come on. Nice. Oh, definitely needed that. Well, I should have saw it coming. No, I just washed it. God damn. Oh, what a mess. I'm so mad at myself. This is so stupid. All right, so like a long time later and about $20 worth of brake clean later, mess is all cleaned up and the oil pan is looking fresh. This thing was so nasty. So that is ready to go on, which is awesome. One cool trick I like using, I don't know, it's not, I guess, that cool or that creative at all, but all your oil pan bolts and stuff like that, a lot of your hardware on your engine will get like grimy and greasy. So I like to put it in a water bottle. Then we're gonna take some wax and grease remover, all right? Pour that. Yep, all on the ground, I guess. And we shake it up. Nope, not next to your expensive seats. Just shake it up. Then, good as used. All right? Come on, focus. There we go. Not bad. Obviously, you can use any degreaser, or if you use anything more harsher, be careful because you'll melt the water bottle and it'll go everywhere and it's a massive mess. All right, so let's get the valve cover off. Damn, this thing looks nice underneath. That is definitely a nice thing to see when you pull apart an engine. Especially BMWs, where their cams always look super shitty. All right, so everything is officially torn down, so now it is time to start putting everything back together, and luckily everything's already clean, so we can just start throwing gaskets at it. And look at this. Look who just showed up.
It's me.
You ready to get this thing done today, the engine, so we can put it in probably really soon?
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to get this thing sealed up, finally. I'm tired of looking at it.
Perfect, so real quick, Brian put a little tack weld right here. And you're probably wondering why. Brian, tell him. Efficiently.
Because that nut backs off. Especially supposedly so with the 3-liter version of the M54 has bad harmonics or something, which is weird. It's an inline 6. Come on.
Yeah, right. Very common with E36 and E46. So if you drift yours, probably do that.
Yeah, it's like a big limiter funky load thing. Like if you plan on drifting, do it.
All right, let's see what you got, all right?
What do you mean? I got like a ton of stuff.
Let's check it out.
Oh, parts for this?
Yeah.
That's what you want to see?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got that.
So we have box number 1 from FCP Euro. We have 4 boxes. We literally have everything brand new for this car. But here's it laid out. So this is kind of all like the generic, like small gaskets on the engine. This is really all it takes to refresh the entire engine with the oil pan, valve cover, intake, thermostat housing, oil tree. Brian got all new factory hardware, so. Why did you do that?
I think it came in a kit.
Yeah, right. Okay, they got new hardware for and new banjo bolts, new Van Holst line, temp sensor, pressure sensor, front and remain seal, the new belts. It's you're putting together a new car here, kid.
Just a new engine. Listen, this is what you do when your BMW reaches 100,000 miles. You change everything but the pistons.
And then everything will last another 100,000 miles.
That's right.
I think we're just gonna start and go from bottom up. Sound good?
Sounds good to me. I just got the bottom of the engine clean, so where's the oil pan?
Here.
Oh, that was a good throw.
Oh, it's right on there.
All right.
Pull her up. How many Ooga-Doogas you want?
I would say at least 4 to 5. 7's good.
I love that. There's like nothing on this engine that actually requires RTV. Everything's just a rubber gasket.
That is my favorite. Honestly, no hose clamps, no RTV.
No, it's quick.
I need some of this.
1, 2.
And with no help from me, it's installed.
Why was this a kit?
That's just what FCP does to save you time and hassle. Bolts.
You know how to put this thing back together?
Bolt me.
Okay, the new hardware. It looks nice, all right? Brand new Vanos line, brand new banjo bolts, brand new banjo washers, brand new B-hole.
Dude, I mean, do I want a failure on track? No. No matter what you break, unless it's like preventing you from driving, you don't want to get off the track.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If your tires debeated and you're like, still kind of feels like I got traction, maybe I'll keep going another lap, you know?
It's so true.
I don't want to have a failure.
You got more here, buddy.
Which one's that? Yo, this one turned blue.
Blue coolant, baby.
How crazy is
It's actually
that?
pretty cool.
Look at that. That's messed up.
Easiest water pump ever. Steph, can you do the one thing for me?
I would love to. Am I
Put the
gonna
valve
do
cover on.
Oh my goodness, that's all I have to do.
Yeah, I already put the gasket on. I RTV'd the half moon. You just gotta, just so you could say you worked on Brian's car for him.
Because Brian's not.
She was about to talk shit.
She always is. Steph has a thing about talking shit to me. I think you did.
Nice work.
Ooh, nasty. I think I got it in my hair.
Can you put all these in?
Oh my god, are you serious?
So it goes washer, bolt, and then see these weird ones?
Are you
They go in the middle.
telling the truth?
You got this.
Oh my god. Washer bolt.
Any hole.
Oh yeah? No, that looks bad.
Whoa, 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 don't crank it down.
All right.
Alright, but
Just a little snug. Just a little snug. That's good.
How's it feel?
There you go.
Get that muscle memory. How many foot-pounds torque is that, Steph?
I don't know.
No, you gotta give us a number.
36?
All right, that's a good number.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Steph.
good. That's good that she's not seeing it right. 'Cause
Isn't that what?
this whole thing's made out of aluminum. Perfect. It's like a torque stack every time. Nice work.
Alright, now what? What's the next move?
I don't know. What else we got?
So we just realized that Brian doesn't have an alternator for this thing.
How did I leave the alternator? I really don't. Maybe it's in a pile over there.
Haha, we had it. Now I don't gotta buy the alternator. Oh, dude, we could put your belts on. That's a big deal.
You refuse to look it up
I
every time. I
refuse
love
to.
it.
And it's always way crazier than you think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never seen you get it right on the first go. This might be it.
No. Oh yeah, here we go. It's always the weirdest path you would take.
Nope, it's not that either.
Oh, but look how close
It's gotta
it
go
is.
extra around this, I think. Yup, you think you figured it out?
Oh, that's looking right. Tell you what, your tensioner is nice and taut.
Bam! Love that. See that, ladies and gentlemen? It's called air conditioning.
There we go. Boom. Last piece puzzle, we have to do plugs and coil packs. We don't have the plugs. Brian won't let me throw turbo plugs in it. He's being a little bitch.
Just put the right plugs in it.
And then we had to do the intake manifold. Luckily he did the exhaust manifolds already, which is pretty dope. And we are converting this to an M50 intake manifold, yes, from a freaking 1992, which is hilarious because it's an 06 motor, but trust me, it's gonna do wonders for this engine. But there's like a whole adapter kit that we'll explain, and we're not gonna do tonight. This is what we got. 90% of the engine together and refreshed and ready to party.
It feels good. It's sealed up. There's no other sealing surfaces other than the intake manifold that we're gonna have to deal with. And it's got a bunch of new sensors, new pulleys, new belts.
This thing should sound healthy. So Brian already did all the stuff on the training yesterday, so that's all ready to go. So as soon as we do the intake, throw the clutch kit on, bolt it together, and we'll drop her in. So looks, hopefully the next 2 days you'll see this thing bolted into the chassis. Fingers crossed.